Before we start with this episode, I would like you all to know that this is not a paid promotion by any of the parties involved. This is just a part of the work that I was involved with, and I believe that you ought to see and experience the food that is associated with this video. Cheers.
Grubbo.
Hello, we're finally here. We're finally here. I know a lot of you all wanted a large, massive video. Okay, it's not exactly massive, but yeah, it's okay. I mean, it's a larger format. And this guy, yes, this guy asked for it specifically. So we're doing it. We're doing it. Today's episode is going to be a kick-ass one because you know what? I'm going to show you how ice creams are made in a factory. Okay, maybe not the entire process, a part of it. I'm also going to show you about these 3 new flavors that this gentleman called Ben Ungermann, who happens to be the runner-up of Masterchef Australia 2017, worked with Swiggy and Creamstone to bring these 3 amazing flavors. One is coffee and cardamom, second is a salted caramel, chocolate, and chips, and the last one being popcorn. Before we enter the process of ice cream creation, I'm going to talk to you about what an ice cream is actually made of. It's made of 3 components: 1 air, 2 water, and 3 fat. The more creamier your ice cream is, it means that there's more fat content in it. The more airier or softer it feels, it's because of the air content that is there. So the balance is what gives you whatever ice cream you have. So your ideal process is you have milk or cream going into the mixer along with the chief ingredients that will give you the flavors of the ice cream. Then they're blended and then sent to this freezer. In our case, it's going to be a batch freezer because we're making one small batch. And then, you know, after maybe like about an hour, you have ice cream that comes out, which is then refrozen at say about minus 10 degrees to minus 20 degrees, depending on whichever ice cream it is. And that's how your ice creams are made, my friend. Now we'll talk about those 3 flavors that you're looking forward to. The first flavor we're going to talk about is coffee and cardamom ice cream. This is also the flavor that I'm going to be tasting a little later on. You're probably thinking right now, bro, I've heard of chai and ilachi being a freaking crazy combination. What is this coffee and cardamom combination? It's not something I've done, my friend. It's what Ben has created in Masterchef, and apparently the people down under love it and they treat it as a freaking gourmet ice cream. Why shouldn't we try it? Think about it. It's going to have the fruitiness of your coffee. It's going to have that herbal and citrus flavor that your ilachi is going to bring. And they top it off with roasted almonds, which means there's a bit of crunch and there's a bit of nuttiness. It's going to be bliss. I am excited to try that freaking ice cream immediately after I finish these 2 flavors that I have covered. Yeah. So the next ice cream that we have is your salted caramel, chocolate, and chips ice cream. Now, I know what you're thinking. What kind of a combination is this? Chips with ice cream? I mean, Anna chips parvailla, whiskey and some chips parvailla. It's all nice finger food, but then wait, calm down. People down under love this flavor. Salted caramel is a combination of something sweet and salty. Chocolate is sweet, and then you have chips which are salty and crunchy. Just imagine that for a moment. Oh yeah, that's what is going to happen. Third flavor is popcorn. And you're like, bro, I mean, popcorn, come on, it's much more expensive than my freaking cinema ticket. No, this is not as expensive, and you don't have to worry about those hundreds of flavors of popcorn. It's simple. Salted popcorn along with popcorn ice cream, which is just topped with a little bit of corn syrup, is all you need to taste to make your freaking taste buds happy, I suppose. Happy. And take it back to that time when you were a kid where you didn't care about anything else but popcorn in the theater. Oh yes. Oh, that was a lot of talking. It's time to eat that ice cream now. So this is how I'm going to break down the review of the coffee cardamom ice cream. I'll rate it on its flavor. I'm going to rate it on how creamy it is. I'm going to rate it on its presentation, and I'm going to rate it on the overall experience. Flavor. You would think that coffee is bitter and it's strong and it's probably going to be overpowering. But this isn't that overpowering because it's placed right in between on a scale of overpowering and subtle. It's right in between. And then just when you think that, oh, there's coffee, there's ilachi is like, hey bro, I'm not only good with chai now, right? I'm also good with coffee ice creams. And ilachi comes in, and it's also not strong. I know it's a robust flavor, but it's not that strong. It comes in between your subtlety and middle, so it's just that mellow taste of ilachi that comes in, that kicks in. And then they're like, maybe something else could seal the deal. And that's when roasted almonds are like, oh bro, I'm here. Don't worry. It's all sorted. It's sorted. So overall, I give the flavors 8 out of 10. Next is the texture. When I meant creaminess, I just meant the texture. It's nice and creamy. It also has little chunks of almond, and it's got a little bit of coarseness to it. You know, it kind of feels really, really nice when I take a bite of it. So I would give it another 8 out of 10 for texture. Third is the presentation. Look at the package. I mean, who does that? These guys have taken so much care in terms of presenting the entire thing really, really well. So I would give the presentation 9 out of 10 because it just makes me feel like I've done something special. I know, special. The last one is experience. What I mean when I talk about experience is, when I take that bite, how do I feel? Do I feel like I want more? And does it make me feel happy and nice? Because that's what ice cream is meant to do. And yes, this one does just that. And do I want more of the ice cream? Yes, I want to have more of the ice cream. I can't get enough of it. So I give the experience another 8 out of 10. Overall, this is a very good ice cream to have. I'm sure a few of you have already tried these flavors before watching this video. Please go ahead and leave a comment below about what you think about these flavors, because I would love to hear your thoughts about these flavors. And I'm pretty sure if you taste the coffee cardamom, you would also back me up on that. And in the next video, we also have an interview with Ben Ungermann, who's been very, very gentle and patient with me to do that interview. And I'm so happy that he has. He also has a special message for Chew and Chug and India in general. So I really hope that you watch the next video, which is set to come in the next few days. And you need to keep this in mind. This is available only till the 23rd of this month. When I say in month, this is 23rd November and the year is 2018. That's it. After that, the Swiggy Signatures for this particular version is done. Go ahead, do the liking, sharing and subscribing, because the more of you do this, the more I can eat, the more I can become fatter, the more I'll become happier. I don't know about y'all, but this makes me so much more happy. As always, until next time, keep chewing and chugging. Hell yeah!